Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. We're looking at Toki today. This is definitely one of my favorite arcade games. There's a lot of favorite arcade games I have, but this is something that I played and I thoroughly enjoyed in the arcade. But why are we revisiting Toki? Honestly, there's a good reason. So this core was brought over to FPGA Gaming by Solal Retro Gaming. This is actually their debut core, and what a debut core. This uses JT Framework. I don't think it was initially done using JT Framework, but then after it was implemented using the JT framework, and initially it was out for the MiSTerFPGA. The footage you're seeing here is from the MiSTerFPGA. Then it was ported over to the Analogue Pocket, and guys, this game feels great. I played this a lot in the arcade, and when I played this, even though it was a MAME implementation, it feels spot on to the arcade. There's nothing that I can feel or tell in here that feels off. However, the developer Solal Retro Gaming spoke to Hatego, and Hatego, being the veteran developer, gave Solal some advice. He said, try and make it as accurate as you can. So Solal then began a journey of reverse engineering. They started extracting and tracing the schematics. They got about 40% through, and they were checking a website that had schematics, and guess what? They found the schematics for Toki on there. I think someone uploaded them recently. So although they felt like they wasted that time because they might have been 40% through, but now they got 100% of the schematics, it's still something. It's valuable information or valuable skills that Solal's Retro Gaming learned. So with that, they're going to use that information to make this as accurate as they can, or more accurate, and exactly the same as the arcade. Now, as an end user that's playing this, you may not even notice the differences, but a developer will know. They'll know they've done everything they can to make this as accurate as possible. But what's really interesting over here is they talk about potential future projects, and what we're going to do is they mention either something by SEIBU or something by the TAD Corporation. Toki, the game, was brought over by the TAD Corporation. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look, there's not a lot of games. I think there's about a dozen games, maybe 6 each, roughly, for SEIBU and the TAD Corporation. So we're going to look at all of those games because they're saying they're going to start work on another one, and it'll be interesting because it'll be one of these games. Now, take it all with a grain of salt. I'm just showing you what's out there because I'm excited about Solal Retro Gaming's work. I'm a big fan of Toki. Really do like the game, and yeah, I look forward to what their next project is. Now, whatever I show you in there, hopefully it'll be one of those games, but hey, let's have a little bit of fun and let's have a look. Anyway guys, before we start having a look at the games, yeah, if you're not subscribed to the channel, then a subscription and a like is always super duper appreciated. FPGA gaming is awesome, the future in FPGA gaming is awesome, and we have great developers like Solal's Retro Gaming on the FPGA gaming scene. Let's begin with the games from the TAD Corporation. So this game here is Blood Brothers. There's going to be another game that's similar to this, one that I actually played in the arcade, but this does look really good. I played it on emulation, and yes, it plays exactly as good as it looks. So this is definitely a possibility. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know what games out of the ones you're going to see you played in the arcade. The next game here, still from the TAD Corporation, is Cabal. Guys, this game is very special to me. In fact, I'll go as far as saying it's as special as Toki is to me, because this was in my local chip shop. You know, when we used to go arcade, we used to go to the big arcades, but we had like local chip shops near us, or local takeaways or whatever, and Cabal was one of the games that was in there. It was one of the places I could even go by myself when I was a kid to play games. So Cabal is one of the games on there. Plays absolutely great one player, plays even better two player, and it's very much so like Blood Brothers. I know some of you guys may have played that, but this is one that I played, and this is the one that I definitely prefer out of the two. But they're both very good, so it's definitely a matter of preference. Another game by TAD Corporation, and this game here is called Exesus. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Now, don't have any nostalgia for this game. Never played it in the arcade. I think the first time I played it would have been on emulation, randomly through a list, or maybe like trying out TAD Corporation games from a previous video. Again, I'm sure some people played this in the arcade. I do like how your spaceman turns into a spaceship. Pretty cool. Now let's talk about Heated Barrel. This is a game where there's cowboys and Native Americans. Never quite played this in the arcade. I do remember checking this out via emulation when I was doing a previous TAD Corporation video. It kind of felt alright from what I remember. I haven't played it for a while, but again, I'm sure many of you guys played this in the arcade, and you know, a game that I haven't played, you guys have played. What's my favorite may not be your favorite, and vice versa, but again, looks like a fun enough game. Who likes brawlers? We like brawlers. Okay, so this one here is Legionnaire, and yeah, I do kind of like this game. I like brawlers. I like scrolling beat 'em ups, whatever you call them. They were a favorite genre of mine in the arcade, and yes, in my late 40s, I still enjoy playing them. I'm really looking forward to that modern one. What's the new one that's coming out? That Marvel one, Cosmic Invasion. But hey, in the meantime, I'm playing all these brawlers. I do like the artwork for this as well. It looks really, really good. So this will be something that I'll definitely enjoy. Maybe this will be one of the games that Solal Retro Gaming will bring us. Let's now begin having a look at the SEIBU games, and we're going to look at these in alphabetical order, and this one here is called Ijan High School. Am I interested in this? Honestly, absolutely not. Don't really like Mahjong games, don't care for Mahjong games, and honestly, I hope out of every game that we look at today, I really hope Solal Retro Gaming doesn't bring this out. But oh man, imagine finding out he's a massive Mahjong fan and this is the next surprise we're gonna get. Anyway, Mahjong, I guess there is fans of this game. This is something that will bring a smile to many of your faces. Raiden Fighters. Now, I really would like to get the original Raiden game. It's one of those arcade games I like so much. It was very difficult, but the physics in that, the way the vehicles move around, especially the enemy vehicles, looked really, really good. So this is Raiden Fighters. I never kept up with the series, so I don't know where this sits. But guess what? This SEIBU range of games has 3 different Raiden games on this. We got Raiden Fighters, and let's have a look at what the next one is. Not sure what order they were released in. I'm just going to show you the 3 that are available on this system. And after Raiden Fighters 2, after Raiden Fighters, jumping the gun there, we've got Raiden Fighters 2. Again, really, really good shmups. I really just know the original Raiden. I've tried some of the others on emulation, and I think there was like a compilation that came out. I tried some of them out. I know the original the best, hey, but they all look good. I mean, looking at it over here, it does look good. So we've got Raiden Fighters and Raiden Fighters 2. And here we have Raiden Fighters Jet. Kind of reminds me of the title World Heroes Jet. By the way, World Heroes, really, really good brawlers, especially with a friend. So this is the 3rd game. Not sure what order they're in. Like I said, I know obviously Raiden Fighters would have come before Raiden Fighters 2, but I don't know where Jet comes in there, whether that came out first or after. Either way, 3 Raiden games on this system, and they all look pretty sweet. Known as Battle Balls, or the name that I prefer, Thank You, like thank you very much. Not really, Thank You with an S. So this looks like a puzzle game, looks very Tetris-ish, but instead of blocks you got balls falling down. So for all the puzzle fans out there, yeah, this looks like a very, very interesting game. Thank you very much. Viper Phase 1, and there was also Viper Phase 1 new version. I've got the same video running for both. Not sure what the differences are. I really don't know this game. I never played it in the arcade, but I can tell you if I saw it in the arcade, I definitely would have gave this a little bit of a go. It's a vertical shmup, the same way in which the Raiden games are, and yeah, you can see some similarities in there. So again, another welcome addition, and hopefully we'll start getting these games, maybe one of them, maybe some of them, and who knows, maybe even all of them. Absolutely superb. Viper Phase 1. And so with this we conclude this video. So Solal Retro Gaming brought us the excellent Toki that we're enjoying right now, and they have planned for other games. I'll leave a link to a Ko-fi post where Solal talks about their latest kind of works and kind of like what I spoke about at the beginning of the video, but in more detail. Consider supporting them over on Ko-fi because it's good to encourage new developers. I hope we get more new and awesome developers on the scene, and I really look forward to any and everything that Solal Retro Gaming bring us over to FPGA gaming devices. But that's kind of it, guys. Toki is actually a difficult game, and even though they're adding like more to it and they're making it more accurate, honestly, I'm not exactly sure if I'll actually feel the difference. The core in the state it is now just feels absolutely superb. Anyway, guys, be super duper awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.